What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some NBA player props for Wednesday, April 5th slate of games. If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button as well. You can also become a member for just $4.99 a month over at BearsProfitPlays.com. You can sign up today and get our best plays and props nightly, so go check that out. Trey, let's take a look at the Honeypot last night. You guys are trying to pick 5 straight correct picks on player props nightly for a chance to win $25 and a 1-year membership to our website. We were on day 4. Jason Tatum did not go over yesterday. There were a lot of people in the comments that said Tatum's probably not going to go over, but he still had the most votes. So a lot of people got it right, but a lot of people got it wrong. More people got it wrong than right. So day 1 will be up this morning. Go vote for that in the community tab on our YouTube page. Let's take a look at our plays from last night, Trey. Start us off.
Yes, and I deserved it to be roasted. I will preface this by saying you can even continue to roast me today because I have no idea where my brain was at. There's no excuses for it. Long hours as a tax accountant. It might be adding up towards the end of tax season, but there's no excuses for it. I gave out Brook Lopez under 17.5 points versus the Celtics. Didn't even play the Celtics, so that one didn't even hit to begin with, but it didn't hit in the actual game either. He finished with 20 points. So that one did hurt. He went in the halftime with 14. So I knew as soon as halftime hit, he wouldn't hit. And he barely hit. So that even sucked even more. And then the other play that I had Cat over 21.5 points. He barely cashed for us. He got 22. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. We just needed 22 points. So shout out Cat, but Brook Lopez, you failed me. And I kind of failed myself.
Yeah, Trey, I should have caught that as well. But to your defense, though, he did score 0 points against the Celtics last night. So that was a great play by you. I had Fred VanVleet under 21.5 points against the Hornets. Fred VanVleet had 0 points in the first half. I was chilling, and then he went off in the third quarter, scoring 16 points, made me nervous, and he sat the entire fourth quarter. So we cashed with him again. My second play was Jaren Jackson Jr. under 19.5 points against the Portland Trail Blazers. He had 10 points in the first half. The Memphis Grizzlies were up by 20 points in the first quarter. And then the Portland Trail Blazers took the lead in the third quarter. But Jaren Jackson got into foul trouble. He had 4 fouls in the third quarter. So that restricted his time on the floor. I think he finished with 17 points. So we cash his under as well. 3-1 night. Let's go 4-0 tonight, Trey. Start us off.
Yes, my first pick is going to be Russell Westbrook over 17.5 points versus my Lakers. If there's one thing that Westbrook does better than anybody in the NBA, it is hold grudges. And Westbrook is going to be doing that against the Lakers today. The Lakers were scapegoating him throughout last season and this season, just saying everything's his fault. And it kind of does look like it was because the Lakers have been very good since they got rid of Westbrook, and the Clippers struggled as soon as they got Westbrook as well. But Westbrook is going to be doing what he does best. He's going to be going off for the Clippers in this game. Without Paul George, that is what Westbrook has been doing, and that's because that's what the Clippers have been needing Westbrook to do. He has played 6 games in this stretch without Paul George, and he's averaging 19 points on 31 minutes played. That is an increase in his points and a very big increase in his minutes. He was averaging low to mid-20s. So for him to be playing 30s, I love that for Westbrook. And he's getting a pretty decent matchup here versus my Lakers. Westbrook is going to be guarded by either Schroeder or Reeves in this game. D'Angelo Russell, I'm not for sure if he's going to be playing in this game. But Schroeder, he's quick enough to guard Russell, but I don't think he tries that hard on defense. And Reeves, he tries hard enough, but he's just not quick enough to guard Westbrook. So I do think Westbrook is going to be trying to go off in this game versus the Lakers to kind of prove to them that, hey, I wasn't the problem. Yes, my team chemistry might be very bad, but I can still play the game of basketball. And we all know that Westbrook loves to push the pace, and that's exactly what's going to help him get to this point number against the Lakers. The Lakers are ranked 29th in the NBA when it comes to allowed field goals per game. They give up a ton of field goals, especially I watched that game against the Rockets a few nights ago, and the Rockets' young squad was running up and down the floor on the Lakers. So give me Westbrook here to kind of do the same thing and to get at least 18 points versus my Lakers.
Yeah, I love that play, Trey. For my first play and my best play of the night, I'm going with Jordan Nwora over 15.5 points against the New York Knicks. It got bumped this morning to 15.5, so that is my play. I like Jordan this game because he's the type of player who will go off if he's given the opportunity. We have seen it countless times throughout his career that when he's given 30-plus minutes of action, he chucks up a lot of shots, and he usually makes those shots. Even if he's given over 20 minutes in a game this season, he usually puts up double-digit points. He has been getting a lot of run with the Pacers starting lineup with Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, and Tyrese Halliburton sidelined in the last couple games. He is averaging 33 minutes per game in his last 5 games played, and he is averaging 18.4 points in those 5 games. He has also shot 10-plus times in all of those games as well. So we are seeing him shoot with a lot of volume, getting up a lot of shots, and his points per game are just good enough for me to take his over tonight. We don't have much to go off as Jordan Nwora is a bench player, so against the Knicks in his career, he's only averaging 6.7 points. But when he was given over 20 minutes of action in the 2 games he did get 20 minutes of action, he averaged 17 points per game against them. Give me Jordan Nwora over 15.5 points tomorrow night. Trey?
Yeah, so my last pick is going to be DeMar DeRozan over 23.5 points versus the Bucks. DeMar has been hitting his season average here lately over his last 5 games. He's averaging 23.6 points per game on a whopping 35 minutes played. And he's getting a great matchup here, in my opinion, versus the Bucks. We have seen DeMar go absolutely nuclear in his 2 games versus Milwaukee this season. He's averaging 39 points per game on 41 minutes played. He's absolutely putting the team on his back, and I expect him to do that again in this game. Yes, we all know that the Bucks defense is elite, but there are some key areas where their defense can be attacked, especially when it comes to forcing turnovers. They do not force turnovers. They are ranked dead last in the NBA when it comes to turnovers forced per game. And they're also a bottom 10 rebounding team, especially on the offensive rebound. So I expect DeMar DeRozan to get a lot of opportunities, whether or not it's added possessions with offensive rebounds or just added possessions because the Bucks are not turning over the Bulls. So I do expect DeMar DeRozan to get to the 24-point mark and look for him to put on his cape today. And he's averaging 39 points against the Bucks this season. I definitely don't expect him to get to that point, but 30 points is definitely foreseeable for DeMar DeRozan in this game.
Yeah, I like that play as well, Trey. For my second play tonight, I'm going with Luke Kennard over 2.5 threes made against the Pelicans. Nobody, Trey, and I mean nobody, is shooting the deep ball better than Luke right now. A flip has switched with Canard this season since he's been shipped off to the Memphis Grizzlies. Since joining Memphis, he has averaged 5.5 three-point attempts per game, and he's making 2.9 of them. So that is 52.5% from deep since joining Memphis. But let's look at his last 7 games. He has shot 9+ threes in 4 of them, counting the one that he played last night, where he had 9 three-point attempts and had 6 makes in the third quarter. He has also made 4+ threes in 5 of his last 7 games played. In his last 7 games, he is averaging 7.8 three-point attempts per game and making 4.71 of those attempts. He is quite possibly the hottest shooter from deep right now. So I'm going to go with him tonight over 2.5 threes at plus money, plus 123. Get this play while it's hot because I think this line will be bumped up sooner rather than later. Luke Kennard over 2.5 threes made will be my second play. All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA player props for Wednesday, April 5th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in-depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.